Hi. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kamoy. For all of my returning subscribers, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Little disclaimer before I jump into the video. Okay, I understand that this channel may not resonate with everyone. These videos may not resonate with everyone, okay? I make these videos for anyone on their spiritual journey. If you're seeking spiritual guidance, spiritual wisdom, spiritual understanding, inspiration, knowledge, motivation. If you're an empath, a light worker, if you're an energy healer, if you're into signs and symbols from the cards, you may be able to find something here, okay? Today I'm just going to be doing a general messages from your guides or angels. I was about to take a nap, and then I heard that I probably need to record a video because people might need a message today, okay? So we're just going to jump into it, all right? We're going to thank our angels. We're going to thank our guides. We're going to thank our ancestors. We're going to thank our higher selves, our divine masculine and feminine side. We're going to thank all of the energy that is in the atmosphere to help guide, protect, and give us the strength and the courage and the wisdom to take action when needed, okay? I felt led to do this video today because, you know, we're approaching the end of retrograde. And I know for a lot of you, there's been a lot of changes, especially with the eclipse energy that just came in. Not just the solar, but also the lunar eclipse energy. And I feel like some of you, although the retrograde energy is leaving, we still have maybe about 2 weeks after retrograde is over. You can still feel some of the effects about that. So you still have about 2 more weeks of this energy that you may have to sit in as far as Mercury going back into forward motion is concerned, okay? Let me just tell y'all. This facade card is a solar plexus card. This rules your ego and your free will, okay? This is a throat chakra card. This rules your throat chakra, rules how you express yourself, okay? This is how you're expressing yourself to the outer world, okay? Now, let me just say, just by even pulling this facade card, I feel like for a lot of you, this retrograde energy really opened up your eyes to either certain people and the roles that they play in your lives, right? Certain situations and how that fits in your life, okay? Maybe even certain energy vampires. Let's just say this energy brought you into a place where you're really able to see past certain facades. You're able to see where certain people fit, where certain people may not fit, where certain changes may need to happen, where certain things that you're going through may need to be looked at, healed, and embraced, okay? Now, bittersweet. Throat chakra is all up about how you express yourself. Now, with this bittersweet card, it means that you may have to go through a little bit of pain before you get to the other side. But just know that your whole cake is being handed to you. Not a slice, but the whole cake. Yeah, there's some tears, but they don't want you to get stuck in your feelings. They want you to be able to see the sweetness after the bitter taste, after the tears. Come sunshine, okay? Now, with that being said, we're going to jump into your reading and kind of figure out exactly why I was told to do this video today. I really feel like there's some shit going on. I feel like and a lot of us are being asked to make some adjustments, okay? May it be in your thinking, may it be in your physical situation, may it be in your relationship. This energy is asking you to make some adjustments, okay? All right, we got the first 2 cards is going to represent the overall energy with this facade. You know what? I think I need to do a 5-card diamond pull is what I'm hearing. Okay, the number 5 represents change. And I feel like that's what a lot of you are going through with this energy. There's a lot of major change. So let's do a 5-card diamond pull. That's what I'm led to do. So you got solar plexus work going on, which is about your ego and your free will, okay? Your free will is your connection with your spirit, okay? Your ego, you know, is your ego rules this third dimensional realm. Overall energy on the board is the King of Fire, aka the King of Wands. This is all about intuitive energy. This is all about you stepping into your rightful place in whatever role you need to play, okay? This is all about you taking the leadership role. And for some of you, I really want to say the leadership role in your own life, honey. I feel like for some of you, you found out some life-changing things within this energy, this retrograde energy, that really has you in a position where you have no choice but to change. Okay? All right. So this is the overall energy. You got the King of Wands here, aka the King of Fire in this deck, okay? The Creator. You coming back to your truth. You knowing that you are the source of all things. Okay? You are the source of all things. Seeing past people's facade and tapping into your true power. That's really what the overall energy wants you to pay attention to. You stepping into your power and coming back to source, to the Creator. For some of you, just really intuitively, you're going to have to get into a place of meditation. You're going to have to be able to get into a place of meditation. And I had a client the other day that said, well, you know, I don't really know how to meditate because every time I try to meditate, I can't empty my mind. So one of the suggestions that I would make is you may want to pick up chanting, or you may want to put on some type of music. Right, so you're more focused on the music and where the music takes you, and you're not so caught up in your head. Okay, so just know that meditation doesn't always have anything to do with you sitting in a meditative stance. Okay, you can meditate in your car. Okay, so you're gonna have to find a place where you're able to quiet your mind. Know that although this is intuitive energy, this is also fire energy, and fire can burn some stuff up. So you need to be very mindful about where you're directing your energy. Okay, this energy should have brought you to a place, my lovelies, where you have now been able to see past facades. Okay, you done found some shit out. But yeah, it was bitter going down, but just know that it's going to be sweet. At the end of this, you're going to be good, okay? In your second card placement, which is all about things going on internally that you may not even be aware of, my lovelies, you got the Source card. And this is like AKA the Ace of Wands, okay? And you know the Ace of Wands is all about power. That's all about inspiration. That's all about creation. You got a lot of intuitive energy on the board. Right off their back, they're telling you, yeah, don't get caught up in what went down. Don't get. I had to bring you to a place where you were able to see past the facade. Okay, I had to bring you to that place. All right. Okay, so we're gonna see what y'all have going on in the right now energy. Don't get all up. Okay, yep. It's time to really release. Yep. Yep. It's time to release. You got the Temperance card on the board showing up in your right now energy. When Temperance show up, this is all about balance. This is all about moderation. This is all about having the patience. This is all about you finding the meaning and the purpose in things, in everything, being able to integrate everything that you've learned, right? Everything, the pain, the joy, the miscommunication, you know, the arguments, the heartbreak, right? You were now offered a place where you were able to bring all of those lessons into place and make the change now, okay? For some of you, this can also represent an imbalance in your life, okay? You having to come up with a long-term plan or long-term vision of where you want to go now, because now you've seen past the facade. Things were not what you thought they were. The truth is out. The truth is out. Okay? This is not about so much of what somebody has done to you, but it's more about you mastering yourself and you get into a place where you're able to utilize everything. One of the things about being an alchemist is to being able to take everything that you've been through and to transmute it for your greater good, or into the experience that you really want to experience. in your fourth card placement, which is all about your alchemy placement, is what I would like to say, right? The fourth card placement is what you would need to do, the work you need to do, right? And for this, you have the Fool card. Okay, so I like to call this the reset card, and this deck is called the Master card. Okay, I like to call this the reset card. All right, this is all about beginnings. This is all about spontaneity. Okay, this is all about you going back to a place where you're really operating from a place where you're not trapped by anyone else's limitation. Where you're stepping out in a place of faith for a greater expansion. Really letting go of the things that you thought you knew, but now they're not true anymore. Okay? They're not true anymore. Okay? I need to give you a code word for bittersweet because I don't remember that off the top of my head. So let's go in your fifth card placement, and then we can clarify all of these placements and get into exactly what your message is. Yeah. You got the Knight of Swords on the board. And that's showing up in your fifth card placement, right? Which is interesting because that's very opinionated energy. That could be maybe even taking action. All right, this could be you definitely fighting with someone, like the communication is not clear. There's some fighting going on, okay? This could also you being fighting with yourself about the decisions that you know you need to make, or maybe even with the decision that you just made, okay? So you could definitely be questioning yourself at this point. So we're going to clarify what is going on with the fighting. What are you fighting about? Is there fighting going on? What is the fighting about? Let's clarify that. So overall right now on the board, I'm seeing that you come into some information within this energy where you were able to see past some facades, okay? People were really basically showing their true colors. And although this information may have been painful, consider it a bittersweet moment, okay? Bitter going down. Okay, or bitter, you know, like how you have the my son loved these things called, I think they're called trolleys, and they're like the sour candies, and you chew them and they're really sour at first, and then as you get past the sour part it becomes really sweet. So you can think of it as like a trolley candy. Okay, at initial first bite it's a little bitter, and then as you get past the bitterness you get to a place where, you know, it's now sweet. Okay, so what does that mean? All right, that simply means, my lovelies, right, that whatever this is that may have had you crying tears, okay, when you found out this information, or may have made you feel one-sided or left out, or whatever this is, just know that, yeah, it may have hurt, but if you're able to see past all of the facade and integrate all of your lessons, take everything that you've learned, give yourself some love and patience. Let's see what you got unfolding. We're clarifying this King of Wands energy. And it's saying don't give up. You got the 9 of Fire energy, and it's saying don't give up, okay? Don't give up. You're going to have to protect that in what you've created. And when I say that, that could just be your inner peace that you've now built up, right? That could just be your career, your business, okay? This could be your spiritual walk, okay? You're going to have to protect whatever it is you feel like you've created that other people are trying to take away from you. That could just be your joy, okay? It's saying don't give up. Stand your ground. Have the courage that you need. Okay? All right. What are you asking them to have courage for? And this is a general reading for everyone. This is just a message if you're going through some shit. What are you asking them to have courage about? They're saying believe in yourself. You got a lot of intuitive energy on the board. Major change has been happening. You got the 10 of water on the board. Water energy represents your emotions. And you are going to have to get balance in your emotions. And with this 10 of water is saying things are coming into alignment, right? Things are coming into alignment, but you're going to have to stand your ground. Things needed to be cleared up, or you needed to be able to see past the veil for you to make proper decisions and for you to let go of the things that no longer serve you, okay? And know as you do that, right, you will be rewarded. Okay, especially if it comes, especially to do with your home life, you will be rewarded. Which really kind of fits where this energy is with the transition of the nodes. We just had the North Node going to Cancer with the solar eclipse, and the transition of the South Node going into Capricorn with the lunar eclipse, right? So right now, shit is happening in your fourth house, which is all about your family and your home. Okay, so this is saying anything that makes your house feel unstable. Okay, please know that that is coming into alignment. All right, but you're gonna have to do the work. You're gonna have to do the emotional work. You're gonna have to trust your intuition. You are going to have to forgive. Okay, you can't take everybody with you where you're going. And some people that were saying they were for you really weren't for you. Okay, some people can disguise jealousy pretty well. Okay. And another thing I'm going to say, some people just don't know how to get past pain, so they tend to stay in situations, right? Because they don't know how to do the work. So just thank yourself that the universe had delivered you out of some situations, okay? Because you really don't want to get stuck in any energy at this point in time that is not on your frequency or vibration. You don't want to get stuck in anything at a lower density that's not in your vibration. Yep, you got 7 of fire popping up. Fire energy is all about your intuition. This is saying to persevere. You're going to have to stand in your beliefs, okay? Whatever decision that you need to make, just know that you're making the right decision. Just stand your ground, okay? You want to pick and choose your battle wisely. So basically, if it ain't your shit and it don't got nothing to do with you, just leave it alone. Everybody has to come into their own salvation, which means everybody's responsible for their own choices. Not everybody wants to grow. Not everybody wants to expand, okay? And if you sit up there and you ask the universe for some change, honey, the universe is going to bring in some change. You may not necessarily like how the way the change is coming in. That's why you need to master your shit, so that way you can manipulate the change the way you want it to come in. Okay? Become an alchemist, hunty. Then you can figure out exactly how you can transmute things. Okay? All right, my lovelies. Yep, you got the 4 of air on the board. Okay, this is all about you coming into a place with your mental and your mental and your spiritual thinking is saying pull back and rest. Okay, take the time that you need before you make any decisions, because you don't want to make the decisions emotionally or too much in your head where you're in a negative mind loop. Okay, yep. This is saying that everything that you need, you're going to find it through meditation. You're going to have to get into a place of contemplation. Okay? Yep. Now, because whatever this is, whatever this is was freaking draining you. Okay? It was draining you. Like, it wasn't, there was nothing progressive about it. Whatever this is, this was draining you. Okay? This was draining you. It's saying to trust that whatever you're walking away from, it's saying to trust that whatever you're walking away from, it was time, right? It was time. This 4 of air energy, as you go into contemplation and meditation, you will find the answers that you need. You do also have the Queen of Air popping up here. The Queen of Air energy is all about being able to make objective decisions where you're not too much in your head and you're not too much in your feelings. It's clearly thinking about what you want and getting rid of the things that no longer serves you, right? And being able to laugh at yourself is one of the things that she does also. Now, if you are not doing your work, this can mean that you're over emotionally and bitchy. And you just moody and bitchy, okay? And you ain't got no heart, like you just cold. Now I must say, everybody got a spirit. Everything got a spirit, then everybody have a soul, okay? So you want to, or you could be dealing with someone that is cold-hearted and overly bitchy, right? That don't really operate like they don't got no feelings, okay? They don't got no feelings, or they don't care about your feelings. You got the Lovers card on the board, so you could be dealing with the Gemini. You got the Temperance card on the board, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. And this could also be placements in your chart. So you may want to see exactly where Gemini and Sagittarius falls in your chart. Okay. You got the Lover's card popping up here. The Lover's card is all about intimate relationships. Okay. This is all about you being able to carefully weigh decisions also, because this is also all about alignment and things coming into alignment and you being able to make choices. Okay. So, for some of you, this could be your love relationship. For some of you, this is just relationships in general, okay? And things coming into alignment, okay? And having to make choices. Some of you are going to have to make some choices. Or maybe some of you have already made some choices. All right? You got the Ace of Fire popping up here twice in this one clarification. Whatever choice that you're making in this situation, just know that it's entering into a new opportunity. You're stepping back into your power. You're stepping back into your creative power. You're stepping back into your inspiration. You're tapping into your potential that you have not been reserved, your potential that you've been having on reserves for a while now, okay? This is about you being able to see what you're made of, okay? This is life-changing things happening, okay? If it has to do with career, yeah, okay? But it feels more like it has to do with your relationships and making a choice about a relationship. Some type of relationship that may have been outbalanced. Okay, finding out something about a relationship, somebody within a relationship that could have been a friend, co-worker, family member, you know, partner, lover. Okay, you found out some stuff about somebody, honey. Okay, you found out something. Okay, and it may not have been delivered intact. It may not have been right the way you found out, but there was some news delivered to you that you didn't like the way it went down. But just know, that shit might have been bitter at first, but just know, okay, the universe does not deliver blind justice, honey, okay? The court systems might, but the universe don't, honey, okay? So, whatever this is, it needed to be, why the word eradicated is coming to my mind. That's kind of like a, you know, they're saying it needed to be eradicated. They're not even saying it needed to be broken up, honey, but eradicated, okay? This shit needed to go. Okay? This shit needed to go. And it kind of feels like they needed to push and nudge because you were not probably going to make the decision to do that. Right? But this needed to go. You cannot get to the next level or the next step or the next part of your journey with this. And let me tell you, for some of you that's going to fight the change, you're just going to feel weighed down and not motivated. You're not going to feel like you're not going to feel motivated. You're going to feel like you're, like, the fuck is going on with my life type shit. Okay? Walk away from whatever this is. Do not hold on to the old shit. This is granting you an opportunity to do that. Do not circle back. Let this shit be done. Okay, you can't change people. Not everybody's supposed to change in this cycle around. Okay, second card placement, you got the Ace of Fire. Okay, once again, this is happening internally, then you may not even know what's going on. This is all about inspiration. This is about your power. Okay, this is all about beginnings. All right, we're going to clarify the Ace of Fire, which is intuitive energy. It's saying get excited. You got new exciting opportunities coming in, honey, because you're going back to source. Ain't nothing happening outside of yourself. Everything first happens internally. Okay, pay attention to your intuition. That is going to be important. Somebody done showed their true colors, honey. You got the Strength card popping up on the board, and it's asking you to have balance. Okay, it's asking you to have balance. Have the strength and the courage. You know, you need to have some control and some patience as you're creating. This is exactly why you need to get into a quiet place so you can tap into everything. You need to be able to tap into everything, every aspect. Okay, you need to be able to tap into every thought, every emotion. You need to be able to tap into everything so you can see exactly what triggers you. Okay. You do have the small medicine wheel, and this is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, whenever the Wheel of Fortune pops up, this is about karmic cycles. Okay, so we're talking about cause and effect. We're talking about destiny. We're talking about just a turning point in your life. Okay, so now the karmic life circle is just really you understanding that nothing goes unrewarded or unpunished. Okay, there is a cause to every effect. Okay, so just know this is all about you coming into a place where you now get to choose the next cycle of your life or not. You can repeat the same shit if you want to or not. Okay, so it's saying as you tap into source, as you go into a meditative space, as you be true with yourself, as you even let go of the facades about yourself and tell the truth to yourself about yourself. Okay, you can lie to everybody else, honey, but don't lie to yourself. Okay, and as you do that, right, just know that there's a very, very, very good turning point in your life because you're tapping into your own true power. Yep, see? Know it. I knew it. You got the reset card here, aka the Fool card. It's just the Clown card in this deck. And once again, that's all about spontaneity. And I think you got the Fool card over here. Did I? No. No, you didn't. Okay. Nope, that was actually the Ace of Fire popping up twice. Oh, no, yep, you did. I know I wasn't crazy. Okay, you did. You got the Fool card here. Is popping up in this deck. It's the Master in this deck, and that's in your 4th card placement. So with the Fool card, it's all about beginnings. This is all about spontaneity. This is all about things happening in a more free spirit where you're not so bounded by other people's limitations or other people's perception, right, of who you are. Stepping into your true self. This is all about beginnings, having faith. Okay, taking a leap of faith. Understanding that you are the master of your own, you are the master of your own, what do they call it? Destiny. I said, what do they call it? You are the master of your own destiny. You have to understand that, okay? You are the master of your own destiny. Now, don't nobody get away with anything. Yeah. You got the Son of Water, aka the Knight of Cups, or aka the Knight of Water in this deck. This is all about you being able to use your imagination. For some of you, this could be a knight in shining armor coming in. For some of you, this could just represent you being unrealistic, okay? Or maybe even dealing with someone that's jealous or moody. Maybe you're the one that's jealous or moody, okay? All right, clarify the Son of Water, aka the Knight of Water. Clarify this because the Clown, aka the Fool card, is saying to step out on faith, right? And the Knight of Water, and if you can see here, really balancing. Well, the moon always represents your emotions, but you can see the water is not rough at all. It's actually very calm, right? So this could be someone coming in as a knight in shining armor as you decide to step out in faith, especially if you have to walk away from some type of lover situation, you know, partnership situation, some type of family situation where you feel like you were kind of left out in the cold and you have to walk away from something. Just know that life is like a vacuum system. So although you're walking away from something, this is where the sweet coming in. The sweet comes in. Either your imagination is your third eye activity is going to get more heightened because you are stepping into a more spiritual, I want to say, a different level spiritually, for those of you in your spiritual path. For those of you where this is a love relationship, you've walked away from that toxic relationship, and now this opens up the room for the right person to step in, or the divine person to step in. For some of you, this could just be you now aligning with the proper people and the right people, or the right tribe or right community that you need to be aligned with at the moment, right? Yep. You do have the Hangman on the board, okay? So this is all about you being able to make a decision, right? Because the Hangman can represent indecision. This is about you being able to let go, okay? Let go of the past. Let go of anything that don't serve you. So the Hangman is saying let go, right? You don't have to live in suspense. You can create what you want, okay? You do have the Seven of Ear, and I kind of feel like, did you get that already? No, it was a Seven of Fire. No, okay. You do have the Seven of Air popping up on the board, and this is like betrayal type energy. This is energy that's not moving. This is dead energy, okay? Feeling like maybe somebody got away with something, right? Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Woo. Allergy season. All the year round. Okay, so feeling like somebody probably got away with something, okay? You say make a decision to forgive them and walk away. Yep. You got the Mother of Air popping up on the board, aka that's the Queen of Air popping up on the board. Okay. Remember, she clearly knows what she wants, okay? So you really could, and she's popping up twice. So they're asking you to pay attention to your thinking here. So you still could be dealing with someone that's overly emotional, that's cold-hearted and bitchy, right? Or it could just be asking you to get your shit together mentally, right? No, figure out what you want, okay? It could be saying make the decision. Make the decision, okay? People showing you who the hell they are. Make the decision, all right? Or you going to end this cycle, or you going to begin a new cycle. You got the Lovers card popping up on the board twice. Something right here is saying it's out of alignment, and the energy and the atmosphere for you to bring it back into alignment. This could be your love relationship. This could be a partnership. This could be values aligning with your family, with your friends. This there's definitely some type of choice that you have to make, because it popped up. It popped up in your overall energy, and it's popping up again in your internal energy of what you may not know that's going on. It's asking you to pay attention to your choices and how you align things, especially within your relationships. Okay, are you dealing with people that's wearing a facade, that's wearing a mask? Okay, whatever painful shit that you've had to walk away from recently, just know that you're not. Yeah, it's yeah. It was definitely for your good. Ooh, water is all. Wait, I'm sorry guys, I'm thirsty and I do not want to spill water on my cards. Okay guys, so this Mercury energy, whoo babies, y'all learned some shit. Y'all learned some shit. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Okay. Let's see what y'all dealing with right now. Whew. Let's see what y'all dealing with right now, honey. Right now, in your right now energy, you do have Temperance. So it's asking you to bring balance into your life, and it's asking you to have patience. It's also asking you to find a meaning and the purpose and everything that's going on. Okay, now that people don't show you who they are, okay, what you gonna do with that information? Walk around and be angry? You know, walk around and be mad? What you gonna do with that information? Okay. See, look at this. You got the Seven of Swords that's back. Okay. Yep. Somebody felt like they got away with something right now in this right now energy. But they probably don't know that you seeing past all this facade. Right now, somebody feel like they got away with something. All right? Or somebody trying to, they think they got away with something or they hiding something, honey. Okay? They hiding something. Yep, see? You got the sun. Okay? But you can't see where the bones are buried. You can't see that yet. You got the sun. They trying to hide something. Somebody's in your right now energy. Overall, you about to find out some shit if you have not found that out yet. Okay? And in your right now energy, there's deceitful energy that you're working through. You do have the judgment card on the board. Okay? So for some of you, this could be just you refusing to accept the change. For some of you, this is just you refusing to accept that this person done lied to you. Okay, you accepting to not accepting to take everything that you've learned from all of the bullshit and all of the deception that you've been through to move forward. Because you do have the Six of Wands in the board, which is all about victory. You don't have to worry about this. Yeah, they lying and they being deceitful, but you also got the Judgment card on the board. And the Judgment card is saying self-examine yourself, okay? It's also saying, okay, don't doubt yourself. This right here is saying, although you don't know where all of the bones are buried, and although you just learned this information, and although it may be painful and bittersweet, you come on. Use everything that you know. You don't have to be stuck here. And just know, although they're saying here, yeah, they may look like they getting away with shit, and you may not know how all of this is unfold because you need to believe in yourself. But guess what? Victory is still yours. Six of Wands is all about victory, honey. This is even somebody giving a fucking apology for all the messed up shit that they done did. This is public recognition here, okay? That's your self-confidence. The Six of Wands is all about your self-confidence coming back in. So maybe that's what they took for you. For some of you, maybe they took your confidence. Maybe for some of you, maybe this is all about your self-esteem. Maybe for some of you, this is all about your self-esteem. You got the Magician card on the board, my lovelies. Okay? This is asking you to really step into your power. You have a lot of cards here asking you to step into your power and trust yourself. This Magician card is popping up, and it is saying it is time for you to take action, for you to be resourceful, for you to use your power, for you to use your skill. Okay? You do not have to be stuck. You do not have to be stuck. Oh. You do not have to be stuck. You don't have to be stuck in your feelings. Yep, you got the Three of Wands, honey. This is you having foresight and planning. Okay? That's expansion. Okay? That's you getting the plan together. That's you using you're using your powers and you getting your plans together. If you, whatever you're going through, it's going to push you to make some better decisions. You just need to know that don't nobody get away with shit. Yep. Don't nobody get away with nothing. Look, you're about to go into hermit mode. Okay? You're about to go into hermit mode. It's time for you to do some soul searching. It's time for you to do some soul searching. For some of you. Okay? Some of you got to go do some soul searching, honey. Because this rocked you. This rocked you. Yep. I know it did. Look. Yep, you got the Five of Pentacles showing up. You don't have to isolate yourself. And this probably could have cost you, maybe for some of you, this could have cost you, like, just your spiritual, you're just spiritually drained. For some of you, it could affect you financially. Okay? For some of you, this change could affect you financially. This deceit, this lie could affect you financially. For some of you, this definitely could have been spiritually. Okay? For some of you, it could have been emotionally. And if it was spiritually and emotionally, that affects your day-to-day. That affects how you operate in this physical realm. Okay. Yep. You got the Nine of Wands, I feel like showing up twice. Did it show up over here? Yep, it showed up over here at the Nine of Fire. Like, don't give up. Have the courage that you need. Persevere through this shit. Okay? You're going to have to push through this shit. You do have the King of Wands popping up on the board. Wands energy is all about your intuitive energy. So the King of Wands is popping up twice. It's saying you're going to have to be and create the change that you want to see. You can't depend on another person to give that to you. You're really going to have to be able to give that to yourself, is what I'm hearing. All right? All right, let's clarify your fourth card placement, which is about the work that you actually need to do. Okay, now, we're not going to use this deck. I must say, with this King... With this King of Wands energy, you may want to Googleize the spiritual meaning of a snake because it is not evil. Okay, there is a meaning for that. So the fact that he's just sitting here looking at the stars with that snake rolling up that tree. Okay. And you also may want to Google what the Tree of Life means. That can give you a lot of symbolism from this card. Okay. Just know that right here, he's looking up at the stars, honey. He's planning. Okay? That's that inner work. Now, what you want to be mindful is that he's not in his, you know, you're not in your head planning a whole bunch of negative shit, you know? Because you reap what you sow. Whatever you plan for someone else, sweeties, you plan for yourself. Okay, these cards. Whatever you plan for someone else, my love, you plan for yourself, okay? All right, so we're going to clarify your fourth card placement, which is the Fool card. Okay. The Ace of Cups popped out. So it's saying as you do the work, know that your love, your compassion, your creativity, okay, will come into balance. This is just an overwhelming sense of emotions coming into balance, okay? Trust yourself. Have faith. Whatever this rocked you, whatever this is that rocked you, you can get your Ace of Cups back, okay? For some of you, this could also be you just blocking your emotions and not being able to tap into how you truly feel. And you're just an emotional puppet to other people. You're going to have to express yourself, honey, okay? You do have the throat chakra popping up saying this is all about how you express yourself, okay? And it's okay for you to do that, especially now that you're seeing past people's facades. You got the Knight of Wands popping up on the board, okay? The Knight of Wands is like, okay, you're going to have to take some action here, right? But you don't want to be too hasty, okay? Or you could have someone coming in, rushing in, right? But be mindful of your motives when you're doing that, is what I hear with this, okay? Be mindful how you're moving with this Knight of Wands energy, which could also be lustful energy, but this could also be passionate energy. So you don't want to do things to get a reaction from people is what I'm hearing. You want to do it because that's what you want to do, okay? Yep. You do have the Knights of Swords on the board, so this could be, yep, so, yeah, it's like, you want to watch how you are reacting, okay? Especially when it comes to your emotions, because this is very fast-moving, hasty energy, okay? So you got the action energy coming into play. This could be very hasty, moving too fast, not thinking before you move energy, okay? And then you have this opinionated energy over here, okay? You want to make sure if you're rushing in to take action, right? Use your intuitive energy with the wands, and with the Knight energy, you want to make sure that you're using your communicative energy that this operates in also. Don't be popping off with the mouth, okay? You want to be able to clearly say how you feel, what you want, and where you at, so you don't have to come back with a whole bunch of apologies later, okay? Or you don't have to shoot down a whole bunch of bodies with your words, and you circle back, you ain't got no friends left, you ain't got no relationships left, okay? So be able to clearly know how you want to move before you go in rushing and saying a whole bunch of shit shit that you don't really mean. Okay. Okay, you do have the Six of Pentacles showing up on the board, and this is all about victory. Okay, this is all about charity. This is all about someone being able to give to you, or you being able to give to someone. Just know that, just know that as you do the work, you have victory coming in. Okay, you have victory coming in. You do have the Nine of Cups here popping up on the board. The Nine of Cups is all about wish fulfilled. Okay, this is all about you being satisfied and you being comfortable. But just know that your wish could fulfill could be even if on the negative spectrum, if you're not doing your work and you're not really managing your thoughts and doing the inner work and not meditating. Okay, if you're meditating on your negative situation and a negative outcome, trust and believe that is exactly what is going to pop up, a negative outcome. Okay, so you want to be mindful as to where you're putting your thoughts. You definitely want to get in a place where you're wishing everyone peace, love, and light, even if you don't fucking mean that shit. You want to say it until it actually becomes a vibration of your being. Be able to forgive someone else, okay, and yourself, okay, so that way you're not holding on to anything. Okay, you're allowing your heart chakra to vibrate to its fullest capacity. All right, and your heart chakra is what trumps everything. So in order for you to get wish fulfilled, okay, with this Nine of Cups energy, is really asking you not to be too hasty, not to be too opinionated. Just clearly speak about what you want. Remember, you're the master. Remember that you're now stepping out on faith. Okay, this is the reset card here, guys. Okay, charge my computer, my lovelies. Give me 1 second. So remember that the Fool card is all about the reset card, which means you get to literally start over. It's not charger port. You literally get to start over, okay, guys? So just be mindful about that. You get to create this next cycle the way that you want to experience it, but it doesn't come without you being able to do the work. That's going to be super important, okay? All right. Wish fulfilled is yours. I know this shit is some heavy shit. And I just heard for some of you, whatever you found out, you may really want to rush in here and let people know. Like, you may really want to rush in and curse some people the fuck out. Right? Just know the victory is yours. You don't have to do that. Just speak your piece. You don't have to threaten nobody. Just know the universe does not do blind justice. Okay? All right. So, you do have the... What is this? This is a Knight of Swords popping up, and it's popping up twice. Okay. The Knight of Swords is popping up twice, okay? And it's popping up in your final outcome of what you need for understanding and resolution, which is in the 5th card placement, which is all about change. It's popping up and it's saying, yeah, whatever energy that this you don't have to fight. See, whatever loudmouth, opinionated person this is that you're dealing with, right? You got the 4 of Swords here on the board, and it's asking you to really contemplate, is this worth it? 4 of Swords is all about contemplation and you being able to pull back and really think clearly about what you want and where you want to go, okay? Especially mentally and spiritually. You can really map out what you want and where you want to go, all right? So it's saying, is this really worth the fight? Contemplate it. Contemplate it. Is this worth it? You've seen the facade, right? You can't change people. It may have been bitter when you first tasted it, but just know that the only person's growth and salvation you're responsible for is your own. Yep. You got a lot. Look at this. You got the 9 of Wands popping up again. Something is asking you to stand your ground. But you're going to have faith in yourself, right? You're going to have to protect your boundaries that you've created within healthy boundaries. Let me just say that. Protect the healthy boundaries that you've created. Have the courage to take action. And you're going to have to believe in yourself. You will have to believe in yourself. And walk away from whatever this conflict is that's no longer serving you. Whatever this energy is with all of this like this 9 of... Wands energy is really asking you to have courage and persevere through this test. Like somebody seems like they're fucking testing you, or they have tested you. Or this is the test of your faith. Aha, shit. Okay. Know that as you deal with this, as you have courage and you persevere, you got the Empress on the board. Okay. The Empress is all about fertility. The Empress is all about knowing what the hell she wants. Okay. See, she got Venus. Okay, this is all about love and abundance and beauty, honey. She don't got no time for all of this conflict. She don't want to fight. She don't want to deal with nobody with no nasty negative attitude. Okay, especially if you done shown who the hell you are. The Empress is saying once you do your internal work, you do not. Code word, once again. Once you are doing your work, you do not have to worry about other people and their shit. Do your work. But there's somebody here in your energy, okay, because you could be, like I said, Gemini, Sagittarius, you could be dealing with maybe even who's ruled by Venus? I think Taurus. Okay. I think you had the Hermit on the board. You had the Magician on the board, which is Mercury, which is all about communication. You got the Hermit on the board, which is Virgo. You could be dealing with any sign right about now. But you got Gemini showing up quite a few times here. Okay? And Gemini could just represent you being a little bit more flexible in how you're doing things. Okay? Being versatile. But this also has to do with things aligning, okay, in relationships now, which is not surprising, like I said, because the nodes are now in your fourth house. The north node is now in your fourth house. So this is all about how things are aligning at home, your temple, in your physical house also. So if shit is not lining up internally, and if shit is causing a hiccup in your household where you going at home, and shit is causing stress at home, all of those things are being called into adjustment. All of those things. Anything that is causing you to be off balance where it's affecting your home. Okay? So, just know you don't have to fight with whatever this person is, or whatever this situation is. Yes, you've seen the facade. Yes, you now know the truth. Understand that bittersweet. It may be bitter going down, but you're going to get to the place where you're thankful that you had to walk through whatever you've walked through, because it's going to get you in a position that you need to be in if you are doing your work. If you're not doing your work, or if you're watching and they're not, the person you're interacting with is not doing their work, just understand that they're going to repeat a cycle where it's going to be different faces, but pretty much the same experiences if they're not doing their work. Okay? Yes, this may have been painful. Yeah, this could have been some backstabbing, lying shit, because somebody was definitely lying. You found out a lot within this retrograde energy. I feel like in this retrograde energy, some friendships have ended, some relationships have ended, some people have transitioned from jobs, some people have walked away from partnerships that no longer serve them, especially if you have been doing your work. If you have been doing your work, I can see a lot of things transitioning that is not in alignment to your next level growth, okay? And if you have been waiting for the things to show up that needs to be transitioning out, some of those things may have even caught you by surprise, but you are more aware that it's needed because of where you're going. Okay. All right, guys, this is just a message that I felt led to give you guys from your angels and your guides. So I'm going to label this 1111 message. Retrograde is almost over, but what the fuck, 1111 retrograde is almost over. I think that's what I'm going to title that. But just know they showed their true colors. It's just time for you to walk away, and what don't serve you. It's really asking you to tap into your intuition and your creative power, and then you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. It may be a little rough at first, but know that you're going to be fine. Okay? All right, my lovelies. I will be posting your individuals starting maybe towards the end of the week. Oh, actually not, because I'm traveling this weekend. So I think I'm going to start posting them tomorrow's Wednesday. Oh shit. Okay. Maybe by early next week you guys will have new stuff. Or maybe before I start traveling I could upload some of them. I'll think about it. But you guys will definitely have new stuff by next week. because we will be out of retrograde. And I'm also going to be posting that video with my girl Kim, where we're dissecting the up and coming energy. We're going to be talking about the new moon energy. Give you guys a little tip about what's going on there. If you are doing any type of magical work, know that today is Mars Day. Okay, so this is a really good day for you to be doing any type of protection spells. This is a really good day to use that energy. Okay, all right, my lovelies, make sure you guys love yourself, be kind to yourself, and let go of the things that don't serve you, honey. Like, let it go. You can't control people. Okay, guys, make sure you check out the description box. As you can see, my girl Kim Warner's information. She does natal charts. Also, you can find out how you can win a free reading and how you can schedule your 1111 messages from your guides and your angels, because as of August 1st, I will no longer be doing 1111 readings. Okay, guys, love yourself, drink plenty of water, and be kind to yourself. I'll see you in next reading. Bye.